We're going to jump right into some Prime Day deals here. So we'll kick things off with a mouse here, and the main mouse I'm going to recommend today is the Pulsar Crazy Light. It's currently $103.69, and while this isn't a huge discount, the Pulsar Crazy Light is currently one of my favorite mice. It looks like they have pretty much every colorway available, including a limited LA edition, which I haven't seen before now. I have 3 more mice coming up. First, we have the Logitech G Pro X Superlight in white for $89.29. This is an older but legendary mouse. The Superlight 2 is discounted to $123.49 for those who want to upgrade to 8K polling rate capability, Type-C charging, and some minor weight differences. Then, for a budget wired option, we have the Death Adder V3 wired. This is a more wallet-friendly choice that'll keep you competitive. Unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be a lot of options under $50 that won't compromise your performance, but feel free to browse around and comment if you discover some good ones. For audio, we're going to start with some IEM. First up, we have the Linsu Tongzu Zaishan Wu Heyday Edition. These are currently my favorite music listening IEMs. There are definitely better, cheaper choices for competitive gaming. However, $160 is a steal for these, and I just love listening to music out of these. Definitely don't forget a DAC if you do buy the Heydays. Here's a great value DAC with a nicer form factor than some of those dongle adapters. It's the Linsul Kiwi Ears Allegro Mini Portable IEM DAC, and that is coming in at $18.95. For our gaming picks, we're going to look at 2 different pairs of IEM. The budget pick for me is the Truthear Critical Zeros. These can be overly bassy at times, so if you are bass sensitive or do not enjoy bass boost, I would look elsewhere. However, for $47.99, you're getting a good set of gaming IEMs that can help to hear and pinpoint all of those subtle audio cues. For a more expensive option, I'm going to recommend the Fresh Reviews Arites at $199.20. These will all in all just give you a better listening experience, clarity, and quality compared to the Critical Zeros. If you prefer headphones, one of my absolute favorite pairs are on sale for $289.95. They are the Sennheiser HD600s. The sound quality and comfort of these are extremely difficult to beat, though be warned they are open back headphones. Make sure they're going to be right for your listening environment. I haven't tested enough monitors to give a recommendation that I'm fully confident in, but I'll share one that I think is a good deal. It seems to be a solid deal on a 1080p 280Hz IPS panel, which will give you an incredible FPS experience if you have a PC powerful enough to handle the frame rate. Thankfully, most FPS are well optimized to allow us to hit these targets even on semi-dated hardware. You can get the VG279QM for $189.05. The keyboard space was also surprisingly dry when it comes to sweet Prime Day deals, but the Arbiter Polar 65 is a great Hall effect board for $79 that will give you a pretty high competitive performance right out of the box. There are faster keyboards out there these days, but in my opinion, this will extremely rarely amount to a difference in competitive gameplay. If you're still on mechanical switches, then I definitely recommend trying Hall effect switches with short actuation. It is game changing. For a standalone mic, we've got the Fine K688 kit. It comes with a boom arm and dynamic mic that can be used in both USB and XLR mode. It's only $63.99 and has a great sound for the price. It is a great deal, though be aware that the mic arm is not as high quality as some of the $100 ones. It will do its job, but it's not as easily adjustable. Monitor mounts are definitely not a requirement, but it feels really nice to free up that desk space and get your monitors positioned exactly right. I've used the Huano dual monitor mount for over 5 years and it is still holding strong. You can get the single for $34.92 or a dual mount for $39.98. We're looking at a $5 difference here, so I probably recommend just getting the dual mount. You can tuck away the second mount for when you don't need it, and when you're ready to put a second monitor on there, just pull it out. Alright, that's all for this video. I hope you guys found some good deals. If you found some yourself, feel free to drop them in the comments below. Otherwise, like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more.